Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to be looking at Conduit Coffee's Rwanda Kopakama, which is one of the coffees in this September/October Coffee Lovers box. Now, as I mentioned before, I like to describe my coffees in sort of different, intriguing ways. I like to think about how the whole experience of tasting the coffee is like. I like to think coffee is more than a collection of disparate tastes, so I come up with a compound experience. In this case, I call this coffee raspberry vanilla cream cookies. As you drink the coffee, you're gonna see some vanilla, a lot of vanilla sweetness, and Conduit's description of that, they come to the inclusion of animal crackers, mango juiciness, vanilla sweetness. And I can kind of see the animal crackers in there, but there's like this other interesting element. So it's not exactly like eating animal crackers or eating vanilla sugar cookies or something with vanilla frosting, because there's other stuff in there. Before we get to brewing, I just want to have a quick smell of the coffee. This also, I think, adds to the intriguing nature of it, because on the aroma, I actually don't get that much fruit. A lot of it is, there's a lot of vanilla sweetness on the aroma. There's definitely some sugar. It's a very comforting smelling coffee. Like, I think this would go good. This would probably be really good as like a dessert coffee. I mean, this would be good anytime. I've actually been really enjoying this in the mornings. There's something about, I can sit down and think about what this coffee smells and tastes like, and kind of go all into that. But I can also just sit back and drink it without thinking about anything at all. It's reminiscent of a coffee sort of coffee. I mean, it doesn't have that classic coffee taste overall, but the way that I feel, like, it has a fullness to it and an enveloping warmth and richness that I really like in a morning cup of coffee. So that's what I've been enjoying in this Rwanda. So we're gonna go ahead and brew this up on the Kalita wave and have a taste, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. We've just brewed up Conduit Coffee's Rwanda Kopakama, or as I call it, raspberry vanilla cream cookies. I described a little bit of that before, but yeah, I love the aroma of it. Is very, it's got a nice sugary, rich aroma to it. And I said in the beginning that I had a little bit of a challenge coming to a description of this particular coffee, because there's a lot of different things going on, and I wanted to get to this like vanilla cookie, vanilla cream, or vanilla frosting. There's this vanilla sugariness that was kind of floating around. There was also this very clear fruit element to it. It's like a fruit body. It's like, it's a juicy coffee. It almost comes off like fruit juice, but it's not sugary fruit. When I drink it, I think of berries and I think of fruit. And as I was thinking on things that could have this combination, I actually stumbled across these cookies cookies like these in the grocery store. I saw the picture and suddenly it all came to my mind. You just think about like little round vanilla sugar cookies with like a dollop of raspberry, almost like jam. I mean, it's not like a jam, but it's like in the center. But when you bite into it, you get the sugary, crumbly cookie, and then you're hit with the raspberry, the fruit part of it, which is bright and sweet and kind of defines the rest of the experience. So that's what it's really like to me. And it's interesting finding these kind of experiences in a cup of coffee, because this is 98.5% water, and what I'm describing here is a cookie. So it's this isn't like I mashed up cookies in here, or that I'm eating a cookie, but there are so many elements of the way this tastes that make me think of this experience. And so I described it as vanilla sugar sweetness with subtle raspberry fruit body, and that's really spot on. It's got a really good level of sweetness to it as well. This is another one that benefits from cooling down a little bit, although this one, even hot, you'll taste, like right off the brew, you're gonna taste some really good sweetness, some sugar. You're probably gonna pick up on the vanilla, and the brightness that you taste will ultimately turn into that raspberry or berry, or however you interpret it. Conduit's description, rich milky body reminds us of animal crackers with mango juiciness and vanilla sweetness. Similar things going on there as well. There's that vanilla sort of cookie element, and then there's that fruit element. And they kind of, they don't so much dance around as just fit together in this very intriguing cup of coffee. So just like with the other two coffees and all the coffees that I include in the Coffee Lovers box, this can be prepared any way that you like. As you know, I like to brew on the Kalita wave. That's my preference. You can prepare this with any brewing machine, any pour over method, any immersion brew method. You can make it as espresso, however you like. If you do something fun or crazy, like you do something out of the ordinary when you're brewing the coffee, I'd love to hear about it. It's always fun to see how these coffees are made and enjoyed in many different ways. So you'll get 4 ounces of this coffee in the box along with the other 2, and you can have that whole bean. You can also have it ground. You'll see options on the order page for that. The Coffee Lovers box is $22. You can save a little bit and subscribe monthly, and it'll be $20 a month, and shipping is free to US addresses. Please do place your order before the timer hits 0. That represents the last time that you can order this particular Coffee Lovers box, and that is September 29th, 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. After that, orders will be closed for this September/October Coffee Lovers box. We'll be roasting all the coffee that weekend, packaging and shipping on the following week. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. You can email me, joseph@coffeeloversmag.com. If you're on the order page, if you look in the lower right-hand corner of your screen, you'll see a little chat box. You can leave a message to me there, or if I'm online, feel free to send me a message and we'll talk about coffee. Thank you for watching.